0-0. Time to serve. It's pretty interesting right away, right? Ben returns and stays back. You don't really see that too much from him, right?
Right.
And same play again. Just missed it at the top of the net. Had a great forehand down the line lined up. A little cat and mouse to start it off. And Ben comes out on top. Very good feel around the net. Great pickleball IQ.
Yeah.
So what would be your plan if you were Tom playing against Ben today?
I mean, definitely. I actually haven't seen Tom play a lot, so I don't know if he prefers to come to the net or stay back. Looks like he's comfortable on the back, so just kind of being aggressive again with like your serve, return, first balls. Then you can come to the net, calm. If not, just stay back. Try to almost do more like a passing shot instead of like that drop and then play cat and mouse with him.
Yeah, I think playing cat and mouse against Ben is not the
right.
That's not the play.
Yeah.
Ben mixing it up. He came in behind the return this time, so giving Tom some different looks to start a match. Great depth on that serve. Nice ball from Tom. Great recovery.
Yeah.
That was a very tough wide back and got a good open stance set up behind it and drilled that forehand down the line. Catch Ben a little by surprise.
He's missed that forehand 3 times already.
Yeah. Looks like Ben is picking up on that.
Yeah.
Low, somewhat shallow return to the forehand. Great cat and mouse point here. Both players moving well. And Tom coming out on top. Quite a few physical points already, and it's only 1-1 in the first game. Tom is an excellent mover. He's got great speed, very good anticipation. You can see some of that soccer background, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, I guess that's where the soccer comes in handy.
And that's the beauty of the game of pickleball, right? You could you have players from all sorts of different athletic backgrounds just coming in together, showcasing their athletic ability.
I'm surprised because he's like forehand and backhand do look pretty good. Like the form looks really like tennis background. There's some other players that come from different sports, like they look a little bit different game styles.
Definitely. Tom finally connecting with a forehand down the line this time. Very well executed. Got Ben on the stretch here. Easy for him, put away to finish the point. Tom trying a little bit of cat and mouse here, not really going for the big passing shot just yet. And when he does, unfortunately, misses in the net. He was trying to create a look that that will allow him to drive. Ben doing a good job keeping the pressure on, not really giving him any time to line him up at the net. Both players are back, just ripping. Forehands back ends, great movement from both of them. Ben comes in and finishes with a signature backhand flick. It's a great point from both players. Really good quality singles here. Wrong-footed here, Tom. Just a really good forehand inside in from Ben.
Yeah.
Ran around that forehand, created some space, and ripped that forehand. defense. Oh, no. Even Tom is in disbelief after that miss. He made a really tough wide backhand down the line to get a great look. Unfortunately, missed the next one.
He keeps putting him in that position where like he's opening up to the forehand, and then he only can really drop cross or like drive it line, and he hasn't had that much.
And he's playing really, really well at the moment. Chris is coming off a fresh win from Atlanta as well in that singles lifetime tournament. So he's in really good form. Just a lot of players that can win men's singles this week, right? Makes it very exciting.
Yeah, I like it. It's good for the sport.
100%. So big start here from Tom. Gets a missed return from Ben. Good timeout. Shifts the momentum a little bit. Gets a point. 2 now. Just like that, he's back in this game 1.
Yeah, it's kind of like a lower, shorter serve. It worked.
Indeed.
Ooh.
So right behind the court that we're watching, we have Federico Staksrud playing against C.H. Johnson, and Federico just ran pretty valiantly into the net, but looks like everything's all right. Meanwhile, we have a huge battle here at the net.
Fun point.
Wow. Fast hands, great playing. Crowd is amazed as well. These guys are really bringing it from the first point. Game 1, 5-5, and like I said before, we had a ton of really, really good points, so very exciting match to watch.
So same pattern.
Yeah, Ben continuing to choose to come into that forehand.
So how do you change that pattern where you're like stuck there and like all you can do is like drop or hit that line?
Well, I think by being a little more aggressive at the start of the point, right, going after the serve a little bit more.
Yeah.
Setting the tone early, because once you get in that pattern, I think it's pretty hard to get out of it.
Right.
It seems like Ben has done a little homework on Tom, and he's got a game plan here. Serve on the back of the line, forehand on the back of the line. Tom still in the rally though. It's a back and cross court right on the line himself, and yeah, not a lot of margin for this guys, huh? They're going after it. Great defense from Tom that time. Ben continues to come into the forehand. Pays the price this time though. That's a beautiful short cross court angle.
He was like, not anymore. That was a good ball.
He seems to be a little more comfortable with that one as opposed to the down the line hard pace shot. Ben coming into that forehand again, covering that angle this time. And that's always the trouble with Ben, right? Whether you play him in singles, men's or mixed, he will use that information that he learns throughout the match and just continue to adjust his game plan. It's a big forehand inside out. And we're tied at 6 now. Much better return that time from Tom. He's able to follow in.
And the same for Tom, right? When he's coming in, I feel like targeting Ben's backhand, like forcing him to almost do that down the line drive. It's been working pretty well, so.
For sure. 6-6 here. Another missed return for Ben.
Yeah.
He seems to be having some issues with the return of serve here today. 3 out of Tom's 7 points came from a missed return. So you see Tom again over there, even though he went line, he's still going for that cat and mouse shot, right? Like almost like a drip, like a hybrid between a drop and a drive. Not really going after it pace-wise on that forehand just yet.
Yeah.
So it looks to me like Tom is a little bit too safe, too tentative on those returns, and kind of gives Ben the opportunity to take over the point right away with a third shot. See, even this return, Ben is sitting on the forehand, ripping it already, so he's in control of the point at this point, and now Tom just has to play some defense. He's very good in defense, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but it's just not easy to have to continuously play defense against Ben. And some cat and mouse here again. Great movement from these players, just wide.
Yeah, I agree. Even if the points are good, and even the points that Tom has won, I feel like Tom didn't really control the point.
He came from behind, right?
Yeah.
He's playing defense.
He's trusting like that he's fast and he can make a lot of balls, but just not sure if that's gonna be enough.
Pretty big return again. You can see it right away. Ben is applying the pressure.
Yeah.
Tom is scrambled exceptional. He's able to stay in it, like you said. It's just a pretty dangerous game he's playing. Seven, 8 here. He's ripping one now down the line. Oh, great point. Excellent defense of the net from Ben, but even better offense from Tom. Finding that little gap over there, not a lot of room. Excellent movement, getting set to that shot. Staying low, placing that ball very well. Big point here, 8-0. Great deep serve. Ooh. Not a lot of margin on that backhand volley, but he connects on it.
It's a pretty high drive, so probably didn't deserve it if he had gone out.
Big serve from Ben, big third as well. And just like that, applying the pressure, some very powerful forehands, finishing up with the overhead there. 9-9.
Would you take your other timeout now or wait?
I would probably wait one more point, but I would definitely make it a... I'll take a little more risk on board on the return here and really try to hit a little bit hard, a little deeper, just so I don't give Ben a chance to rip that third again. Looks like he did it again, though. Ben first one to move up. Great passing shot from Tom, though. And he gets it done. So you can hear Tom asking if he's got a timeout available. He actually gave up his free timeout. The sun is strong, however, so...
I feel like the dry weather just makes it harder to breathe a little.
For sure. On the line with that return, drop shot. Incredible speed from Tom here. And another shot on the line from Ben. Impressive placement here. 9-0. Let's see if the experience will pay off here. Great deep serve. Aggressive right away with the third, looking to come into the forehand. Oof. Just out. 10-9. Ben with the first opportunity to win game one. Can he convert? No. He goes after that forehand though, just sails it a little bit long. Good depth on that one. Forces a lifted return. Ooh.
He had that.
He did have a very good look at that forehand. Unfortunately, did not convert. He'll definitely want to one back tonight when he's gonna watch the video. Great backhand on the line. Easy finish there. Fantastic approach shot. Very fast guy. He almost had it overhead. He almost brought it back in play. And opportunity number 3 here for Ben to close this game 1. Does go to the backhand this time around, and it's successful. 11-9 for Ben Johnson, game 1. Very well displayed.
Yeah, I would love to see Tom go a little more for Ben's backhand and just be a little more aggressive on that return.
I think that will be the battle. Just long at the serve. I think that will be the battle that Tom has to win.
Yeah.
To be able to get this game to get a little bit more to Ben's backhand. Very nice forehand being cross-court here. Just far enough out of Ben's reach. And Tom is off to a good start here, 2-0. That lands in.
Nice.
Catching Ben wrong-footed. Not a lot of margin on that shot, but he made it.
Yeah.
Tom is off to a flyer to start game 2. He had a pretty good look at that forehand. Didn't do enough with it. Ben gets a chance to score now. Get some momentum going for game 2. Got there, had a decent look, just overcooked the forehand. Good depth on that return around the baseline.
But Ben keeps hitting those back of the line. Tom's like looking around every ball. He's like, hey, what's that one out?
It's close, but it seems like it's always in.
Yeah.
Ben trying some cat and mouse here. Great speed from both players. Oh. Tom here with a great forehand put away. Ben was leaning in that direction, going after it. Just fast enough from Tom. Great put away. Quite a bit of back and forth here. A lot of side outs at 3-0, so we'll see who's going to be able to strike first, break down momentum. Great return.
It's a deep backhand return.
Yep. Deeper serve as well.
Yeah.
It's like Tom is adjusting on that.
Nice. I like that now. He dropped to the backhand and dropped to the forehand, made Ben move a little bit more. Because when he was like dropping and dropping to the forehand, then I feel like Ben can get a better hold of it.
No, definitely. Once he gets balanced, situated over there, it's hard to get him off that spot.
Yeah.
Oh, a little lucky break. Oh my goodness. What a forehand cross score off the back foot here. Stop it. What a shot. Running backwards. Have a look at this beauty here. Running backwards, falling away from the contact point. everything that a coach will tell you not to do. He was forced to, obviously, to do it in that situation. It still connects and hits a great ball. So Tom is definitely feeling it at the moment. Good shots on the run. Ben is hanging in there, though. It's not giving him too much room to run away with this. And so those extended rallies, looks to me like both players are feeling the physicality a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Taking a little more time between points. Taking in some deep breaths. Great shot. Fantastic shot. Tough break there for Tom. Let court not going his way, and then Ben taking advantage of it with a very well disguised forehand flick.
0-4.
It's a little bit long. Ben is on the board in game 2 here, 1-4.
1-4.
Just out. So Tom is definitely putting more juice on that returns. He's getting better depth. He's getting more pace on it. He's not giving Ben as much time. I think that changed the dynamics quite a bit because Ben is not able to rip that third with a forehand like he was in game 1. He's hitting back and off the back foot, kind of like you mentioned, to start the game. So very good adjustment from Tom.
4-2.
Pretty routine miss there, unfortunately. Gives the ball back to Ben.
2-4.
Great serve. Just out.
Yeah,
Hard
just
at
a
the
couple points now with enforced, more like enforced errors.
I think like I said, the physicality needs to get
Yeah.
to them a little bit. The legs are getting a little tired. So this point was more like a game 1 point where Ben was able to jump on the third with a forehand and hit it very aggressively.
Yeah.
3-4.
Just like that, he's back into it. 3-4. Nice backhand volley. And Ben is able to tie in game 2 at 4 here. He's creating some momentum.
If I was Tom, I would take a timeout right now. I feel like not only score-wise, but I feel like he's lost a little bit the purpose of the points. Just kind of going through it.
I agree with you. Not only that, but Ben is connecting a lot better than he
Right.
was at the start of the game as well. Tom seems to decide against it though. So 5-4 for Ben. 3-point run here. It's a great forehand. That sails long, and you can see how Ben is connecting so well at the moment.
Timeout receiver 6-4.
And Tom is taking a timeout now. EA Raid Vegas Cup presented by Holland America. Here on the Carvana Grandstand court, we have quite a battle between Ben Johnson and Tom Protzek. Ben is able to make a pretty big run here in game 2 to come back from being down 4-0 to being up 6-4. Tom is fighting his way back. He's a very physical player, great movement. Good timeout, right?
Yeah.
Good time for that timeout. What a point here. And just long.
Point, referee timeout. We have a challenge of the out call. The out call puts us at .6.
And Ben is challenging this out call.
Will not proceed to video review. After review, the results of the rally stands. The ball is out. Free challenge lost. No free challenges remaining. 1 free challenge remaining. We resume play at 5-6. Time in.
It's a brand new ball.
5-6.
It's a great forward cross court. Tom able here to put a run together, so he's back tied at 6 here.
Let's see if he goes for this serve. The serve before he almost like just pushed it in. Sweet. It worked, but
Yeah, I think he's changing the speeds on Ben here. Ooh, lots of pace on that back and just sails it a little long. Ben is known for his great coverage around the net, so can't blame Tom for overcooking that one a little bit.
oh,
Big serve. Ben able to get a cheap point over there with his serve.
no. Oh, that hurts.
It's hard to see on the replay here, but Tom actually had the whole court open. Ben was not able to get out of the corner quick
Yeah,
enough.
Ben had given up. I think he just like almost relaxed.
Yes. Not a big serve from Ben. Big third as well. He's in control of the point. Tom is working his way back though, and successfully does it. This guy's a fighter. Gets the ball back at 6-8, game 2. Needs to string together a couple of good points here. Ben just
Second call for Lena
lays up in that one.
to court at C4, please.
8-6.
It's good defense, just out. Looks like Ben is able to gain control of the point early on as well again.
9-6.
See right away, just putting Tom under pressure. Ben is unhappy with that miss, just sailed it long.
6-9. Point.
Right. First
Weird
return
miss
of this
for him,
game.
yeah.
7-9.
No way. That backhand was actually sailing wide. Hits the net strap. Lands on the side of the court. Tom is definitely unhappy with that, rightfully so. And we have our first match point here.
10-7.
Ben is unable to convert with that. It's a great return from Tom. You got to give him some credit for that one. Deep, hard to Ben's backhand. Ben comes up with a great backhand passing shot, and he gets the ball back. Chance number 2 to close this match. 10-7 game 2 here.
10-7. Point game match. 11-7.
And Ben does it with a backhand cross-court winner. Great match between those two guys. Not a lot of difference between them, but Ben is able to play the end of the games a little bit better.
Yeah.
And convert it to a win. 11-9, 11-7 for Ben Johns, moving on to the next round.